Hello, my dear student. Today I will discuss another interesting topic that is called Simpson's one-third rule. This topic is coming from numerical part. So, in my last lecture, I had discussed about the trapezoidal rule. Now I'm going to discuss about the Simpson one-third rule. So first we write down the formula for Simpson's one-third rule. Please write down. Mm, please write down. It is not good enough. A to b fx dx is equals to h by 3 y0 plus yn plus 4 into first term last term 4 into all odd term y1 plus y3 plus y5 plus dot dot plus yn minus 1 plus 2 into all even term y2 plus y4 plus y6 plus dot dot plus yn minus 2. Okay, so now if I can this is the basic formula of Simpson one-third rule, and another interesting formula information you should need to remember. So this Simpson one-third rule is applicable for even number of sub interval. This method is applicable for even number of sub interval. That is, Simpson one-third rule is applicable for even number of sub interval. But whereas trapezoidal rule is applicable for both even as well as odd number of sub interval. Clear? So from here it is clear to us that Simpson one-third rule is a specialist rule for even number of sub interval. Okay, so if you want to solve some question from the Simpson one-third or trapezoidal rule, that is numerical integration, first you need to check what kind of n is given. N is given because n gives you the indication you should solve by whether you should solve by Simpson one-third or trapezoidal rule. If your n is even, then you should go for Simpson one-third rule. If your n is odd, then you should go for trapezoidal rule. Clear? Is it clear? Okay, what is h? What is h? H is the interval length. What is a? A is the lower limit of the integration. B is the upper limit. So you need to identify. And a, b and h, these are all connected to each other by this relation, that is your nh equals to b minus a. So here, anyone, there are four terms, n, h, b and a. Any one must be unknown. So correct, either n is given or h is given. Any one must be given. A and b you can identify from the given question. Now try to understand how to solve a single question by using Simpson one-third rule. Now try to understand. It's very simple. Now please write down question. Evaluate 0 to 1, 1 by 1 plus x square into dx by Simpson's one-third rule. Simpson one-third rule. Simpson one-third rule taking n is equals to 4, taking, you may write 4 equal sub intervals. Okay, this is the question. Now try to understand how to proceed. Same like trapezoidal. So here first you write down what is your given information, 0 to 1. Here you write down here 1 by 1 plus x square into dx. Extreme right you write down your general formula a to b fx into dx. Clear? Now we can write down, therefore, what is your a? So please write down a is equals to 0. What is your b? B is equals to upper limit, that is your 1. What is your, so here number of subinterval is given. So here n is equals to 4 is you have. Now another part you need to identify, that is your fx. What is your fx? That is the coefficient of dx. So here this one, correct? So 1 by 1 plus x square. Please be careful. So here what is the coefficient? That is this one, not dx. Except dx, what you have, that is your function. So in this problem this will be your function. Clear? Don't confused and don't write fx equals to this into dx. No, except dx, what you have, that is your fx. Clear? Now you need to identify which one is left. H is left. Very good. So please write down, we know that nh is equals to b minus a. So n is given, so h is equals to, what is b? 1 minus 0 by h. What is n? Is 4. Ultimately it is coming 0.25. So this is all about the first step. First step means first you write down your definite integration part, from where we can identify what is your a, what is your b, what is your n, what is your h, and what is your function. Clear? Now it is clear to all of you. So first step is over. Now come to the second step. What about the second step? Your second step is all about the table. So please write down the table is. So table is very important, because total calculation, rest of the calculation based on your table. So please write down your x. What is your x? First you write, then I can explain everything. Then you write down your fx. Okay, so what is your a? A is equals to 0. What is your b? B is equals to 1. So your starting point, that is your x0. X0 is equals to a. That is your 0. Okay. Next part is you need to identify x0, x1. Okay. Now, so this is your x0. So x0 means starting point. Then x1. What is x1? Basically, x1 is equals to x0 plus h. What is your x0? 0. What is h? H is equals to 0.25. Ultimately, it is coming 0.25. So please write down 0.25. Now x2. What is your x2? x2 is equals to x1 plus h. What is your x1? x1 is equals to 0.25 and h equals to 0.25. Ultimately, it is coming 0.5 is equals to 0.5. Now, what is your x3? x3 is equals to x2 plus h. x2 is equals to 0.5 plus 0.25. Ultimately, 0.75. So, x3 is equals to 0.75. Clear? Now you have to calculate x4. Now for x4 is equals to x3 plus h. What is your x3? x3 is equals to 0.75 plus h, 0.25, that is coming 1. Now your x4 is equals to 1. Now interesting part is there, when you can see that your starting point should be x0, that is your a, and ending point should be your b. Now we have it, so no need to calculate x5 and so on. Is it calculate? It is clear to all of you where to stop your calculation? Is it clear how to decide x1, x2, decide x2 and so on? Basically if I x0 is equals to a, so here 0. What is x1? X1 is equals to x0 plus h. This one, what is x2? X1 plus h. What is x3? X2 plus h. Correct. And x4 is equals to x3 plus h. Now you have a question in your mind where to stop, our this calculation. So when you can see your this value is similar to that, are you getting the point? When you can see this value is similar to that, so that means you should stop the calculation. So our first column part is over. Is it clear to all of you? Okay, that means your first term and last term should be your A and B respectively. If your B is coming little bit different, something else, maybe something extra or something less. Okay, so please first you please confirm it. You have done all calculation. Okay, so first you have to confirm it. You have done all calculation. Then you have to check step by step wise, interval wise, and your last value should be equal to b. If it is coming something different, clear? Now you substitute the value. What is your function is equals to how much you have your 1 by 1 plus x square. So f of 0 is equals to 1 by 1 plus 0 square is equals to 1. So f of 0.25 is equals to 1 by 1 plus 0.25 whole square. It is coming 0. By using calculator 0.9411, and f of 0.5 is coming 1 by 1 plus 0.5 whole square. Okay, so ultimately it is coming how much? If you use calculator, it is coming 0.8. f of 0.75, it is coming 1 by 1 plus 0.75 whole square. So ultimately it is coming 0.64, and f of 1 is equals to 1 by 1 plus 1 whole square, it is coming 1. Okay, so first you need to write down what this is your y0, this is your y1, this is your y2, this is your y3, and this is your y4. So already you know the formula based on your y0, y1, y2 and y4 and so on. So this table is very important after calculation. I think calculation part is clear to all of you. Okay, whatever the x value you have, x part you have, you need to substitute by this value. Okay, so now we can clear the here main part. First step is all about the information, second step is all about the table, third step you write down sorry, using Simpson's 1/3 rule, so 0 to 1. So this formula should be based on your exact formula. X square into dx is equals to h by 3 y0 plus y4. It is coming from here, y0 first term last term plus 4 into odd term, y1 plus y3 plus 2 into even term only. Clear? So what is your age? Already you know what is your age, 0.25 by 3. What is your y0? What is your y0 from the table? Already you know 1. Okay, that is coming 1. It is coming 0.5 plus 4 into y1. What is your y1? y1 is equals to 0.9411 plus what is your y3? y3 is equals to 0.64 plus 2 into what is your y2? Y2 is equals to 0.8. Now use your calculator. 0.25 by 3. So from it is coming 1.5 plus 4 into, now use your calculator, that is 0.9411 plus 0.64, it is coming 1.5811 plus it is coming 2 into 0.8, ultimately 1.6 is here. So 0.25 by 3, it is 1.5 plus 1.5, 4 into 1.5811, it is coming 6.3244 plus 1.6. So 2 point, sorry, it is coming 0.25 by 3 into plus 1.5 plus 1.6, ultimately it is coming 9.4244 into 0.25 divided by 3. So ultimately it is coming 0.78, 0.7853, 0.7853, big number you have. So ultimately 0.78536. Okay, here I have not any round of any number, but I have considered after decimal point 5 digit daily. Okay, so this is all about the calculation. Clear? So please remember, first you have to perform your bracket part, then you have to complete your bracket part, then you multiply the whatever the outside value you have, that one. Okay, so last line, only one line is left, therefore, so please write down, therefore 0 to 1, 1 by 1 plus x square into dx is equals to how much? 0.78536, 0.78536, that is the process. Okay, so here you need to, problem may be replaced, but the process will remain same. Okay, so please try to understand the process. First step all about a, b, n, fx and h. Second step all about the table calculation. Third step is all about the formula, where you can see y0, y1, y2 and so on according to the formula substitute. And first you have to perform the bracket part calculation, then you perform the outside part calculation. Okay, now please do some homework. So evaluate 0 to 1, 0 to 1, 1 by 1 plus x into dx by Simpson's 1/3 rule. Okay, taking n is equals to 10 equal, okay, don't focus on the solution or results, you focus on the process. Problem may be replaced, process will remain same. Okay, thank you everyone. Please write some comments. Okay, if you have some if you can see some knowledge is coming from here, please write some comments, it will give me a motivation. Okay, thank you, and please do subscribe, and as well as please share this video to among your friends. Thank you.